हेलो। हेलो। तो करते हैं कंटिन्यूस गेम को। बहुत दिनों बाद खेल रहे हैं यार, गॉड ऑफ वार का। ये लाइक करना और वही कमेंट भी करना। तो कैसा करते चालू कर दो। ये आ गया आ गया। ये आ गया। चल ठीक है। तुम देख रहे हो तो लाइक करना, कमेंट करना और बताना कैसे खेल रहा हूँ मैं। और पिछले गेम प्ले के लिए भाई मिसिंग हो गई बहुत सारी वीडियोस इसकी। अभी तक उसका 75% कंप्लीट हो जाता। क्या करें, बचे रहते हैं।
You always this hard on Thor? Seems like you're mad at him or something.
Ooh, getting nosy, getting personal. No, I get it, but it's nothing like that. It's, well, to be honest, it's the only language he understands, and I'm serious. Go ahead and try being nice to him. See where that gets you.
ओके, देख रहे हो तो लाइक करना। ट्रेनिंग है ना कुछ गेम प्ले के।
So, about the sword. Is Ingrid the name of the soul inside it?
Some other time, Loki. We've all got places to be. All right, come along, Hugin.
ओके।
Hey, you're
Yeah,
back.
missing. Okay, yes.
Well, this has been a weird day. Exactly. Huh. Nicely equipped. What needs work?
करना है क्या? track 1, track 2, track 4. ये मार्क्स मिला था पहले, उसको अपन ने सेपरेट पिछले गेम प्ले की वीडियो देख लेना, तो पिछले गेम प्ले की वीडियो में था कि अपन ने मार्क्स को कलेक्ट करे थे कुछ पीसेस में, और जिससे कि ले लिए थे। टाइम लग गया था यार उसको मारते मारते फाइट, बहुत यानी 10 से 15 दिन बाद खेल लेना इस गेम प्ले में। गॉड का कैरेक्टर सो जाएगा। चलो वाह ठीक। मिल गया फाइनली नाइफ अपन को।
Good morning, brother. No news, I'm afraid. I have a plan. Do you now? The Nords. You
तो
found
अभी
it once. Could you do so
तो अभी
again?
थोड़ी देर से बात करते हैं।
I could try, but I don't see how that would
They
help.
are the fates of these lands, are they not? I would know what they know,
You may not find them cooperative.
as long as I find them. Where do we search?
Midgard. But if Atreus is in Asgard, there's no getting him back without an army. We should
Okay, I see.
Yes, nothing like a catastrophic war to improve the situation. The boy seems quite capable, perhaps if you simply give him some time.
You are not free of blame here. You encouraged his foolishness, his confusion. I do not seek war. But if Odin has stolen my son, do not doubt the lengths I will go to.
Your nature has always been clear, Kratos. But you, Freya. War is a first resort. That's not the Freya I knew. I hope the Norns can give you the counsel you need. Perhaps mine is no longer of use here.
Tyr, stop. This is no time to
Tyr,
divide
stop.
ourselves further. Come, sit, please.
You have been quiet.
Frankly, I'm surprised you, of all people, would seek out fate. But your instincts haven't let us down so far. Let's find the Norns.
Yeah. The part word of the facts. ठीक है।
Who am try to offer him counsel.
Yeah, that's
I only hoped to help the boy find his answers. And I failed. What's my role in all this now?
Tyr, you're
करना तो है यार, but
terrified of you.
I doubt that very much.
It's the truth. And not just because of prophecies. No one has ever united the realms in one spirit. I know you feel that way now. I've lost myself before. More than once, but believe me, there is something beyond that.
What is that?
Purpose. Purpose is the path that leads you to yourself.
So you secure your vengeance.
If securing our justice is not your purpose, then find another. For your own sake.
रीडिंग बहुत है यार इसमें क्या टेल आउट है क्या बेचना नहीं बेचना और स्किप्स कैसे होंगे
Don't try to talk me into coming. The Norns and their tales of our fates, it's everything I've walked away from.
तेरी किसके दे कितने सरल है इसकी भी अपडेट करना पड़ेंगे यार तो दो लोगों को एक्स्ट्रा करना पड़ेगा
Hang on! I
Hang
got
on.
something for you. Sindri!
Coming!
Before you go traipsing off into the dawn, I thought you'd like to have this back. Well, don't go getting too cheery about it.
ठीक है
But
अच्छी है
you're welcome.
I've collected what we need to find the Norns. Shall we go?
Madam Neathog?
Madam Neathog, where have you
Neath. I suspect we may have consequences to look forward to.
ये कंफर्म फास्ट ट्रैवलिंग बहुत है।
We are certain the trace could not still be in Midgard.
I was just there and found no trace. If Odin invited him, he must have provided a way.
No, that is not the only
बहुत
explanation.
दिनों से नहीं खेली इसकी कंट्रोल ही भूल गया।
Tell me where we find these Norns.
I discovered some of their threads near the frozen lake. I stashed one for spellcrafting, but we may also use it to find them. Just remember, they really don't want to be found.
Well, at least things will be difficult for a change.
We should take your sled and head to the lake.
तो ठीक
My God, how I've missed the freezing gusts and constant raider attacks.
Well, that's because they believe Kratos is responsible for Fimbulwinter, and that killing him will end it.
Where would they get an idea like that?
From me,
Dumb.
of course.
Of course.
Quiet! She is a friend. Now,
Better they get this from you. Once the wolves have the scent of the Norns, we'll just need to follow their lead.
I will open the gate. Stop whining.
Their fur is matted. When did you last brush them?
They are wolves.
And matted fur leads to disease. Take care of them, and they'll take care of you.
Brother,
एंडिंग में पता चलेगा स्टोरी की पूरी का
How I may find my son. Nothing more.
you don't imagine it's a chance to clear up all this mess about prophecy. Perhaps get a second opinion on your alleged demise.
You didn't tell me you had a death prophecy?
When Atreus and I reached Jotunheim, we found a hidden mural. The giants, they herself, had foreseen our entire journey long ago. Who we would meet, who we would fight. All of it, as it happened.
But you aren't dead.
That image is from a time yet to come.
I see. You've never struck me as someone who fears death. That's not the problem, is it?
No. Death can have me when it earns me.
Then maybe it's not the future that bothers you. Faye sent you on your journey, and she made sure you'd see that image at the end of it. And you're still not sure why.
क्या वे यार
I wish to speak of this no further. Now that we are on the lake,
Leap of
how
the
will we
Night
find the Nords?
Discover
Watch the wolves closely. See how their heads point the way?
Well, the Lake of Nine has certainly seen better days. Raiders have made themselves quite at home. Not sure I've been back to these parts since our great battle with Sigrun.
She speaks highly of that fight as well.
You know of that.
She told me all about it when she found me. She believed you could be an ally. Long before I believed it.
The Valkyrie Queen. An ally.
I'm the Valkyrie Queen. As Sigrun was stubbornly determined to remind me.
I should have guessed it was Sigrun helping you recover yourself. He's so loyal. Why? Never. Oh.
I don't know जाना है सेंचुरी गार्ड ग्रोव से
Doesn't take a love goddess to see where you're coming from.
This thread of fate we are tracing.
It's not somebody's life, if that's what you mean.
Hold. I hear something large.
You were asking about the thread we're tracking. The Norns use it to mark their way when they're outside of the well.
The Nords live in a well.
No. The Well of Earth, their home, is hard to explain. It's in no fixed place. Entrances come and go.
Hold. The wolves are distracted.
Left side, incoming! Behind you, incoming fire!
You're on fire, Kratos. It will pass.
Enemy from the left!
Brother, get up, brother.
Left flank!
Watch the fire!
Nasty hit. You all right, brother?
Behind you, look out!
Gitu.
Left side, brother. Nasty hit. You all right, brother? You're on fire, Kratos. It will pass.
Incoming fire!
Behind you. Down.
Enemy behind you!
one left. Suspect that's all of them.
These were coal raiders. Infamous.
Eating wolves. Atreus and I rescued ours from such an encampment.
That was... The coal raiders have been a blight on this land. The way they've abused its creatures. Perhaps we should do something about them.
Perhaps.
To you, brother. If the Norns know the future, no doubt they'll expect us to show up a bit late.
जल्दी से जल्दी मिशंस को भी करना पड़ेगा. और करना है क्या?
I was telling you about the Well of Earth.
कर लिया एक. साइड मिशन हो पाएंगे क्या इसके?
Where the Norns dwell. A place wholly under their influence. Where the intangible becomes tangible. Like being inside your own mind.
But if we go in together, are we in each other's mind? Not so sure I like the sound of that.
The oarsmen. Ugh. A monument of conquerors.
Made some lovely warships, though.
Mimir, have you encountered these Norns?
Not personally. Freya's right. They have ways of discouraging visitation. Odin made his share of efforts. Wouldn't talk about what he found. Either he gave up, or he wanted to forget what he saw. Freya, you mind telling us what you experienced when you sought the Norns last time?
To be honest, the details are hazy. Like waking up
If
from a
confuse
dream.
कराएगी but mission नहीं करेगी.
Mainly, I remember that nothing could be done to change my son's fate. Which only made me more determined to try.
Brother, what of your story? You faced the fates of your homeland, yeah? The legends I heard about the ghost of Sparta were surely exaggerated.
Exaggerate.
Oh, not in the brazen bloodshed righteous fury part. The part where it said you travelled back in time itself to win a battle once lost. It's strange credulity, obviously.
Okay. Find the ball base scanner. Travel to Midgard. Open the gate. Open the gate. कौन सा करना है?
A rumor about Thor knocking the world set.
ये
Back in history from Ragnarok is one thing.
It is the truth. The threads of fate span all life and time. The Sisters of Fate abused their power. When I challenged them, they threatened to undo my existence. So I killed them and turned their power on Zeus.
That's the most dangerous and irresponsible. These Norns have no such magic, nor does anyone in these realms that I've ever seen.
Aye, can you imagine? If it existed, Odin would have it. And if Odin had it, we'd be 5 shades more fucked than we are already.
I would not ask them to change the past, even if they could. I only want information.
And that's quite dangerous enough, in my experience.
जब तो मैं समझ नहीं पा रहा हूँ
Freya, there's something I've always wanted to ask. What was it Hrimthur whispered to you?
Who?
Hrimthur, the son of Thormur, the stonemason, who disguised himself and built Asgard's wall.
Oh, yes. One of the many occasions Odin saw fit to involve me in a wager without my consent. I wish I could say that was the worst of his husbandly habits.
What wager?
I've told this story, brother.
And now she may tell her.
एक और 9 तो आ चुके
There
हैं
isn't that much to tell. I knew nothing of it at first, surely because Odin didn't expect to lose the bet. A mysterious mason had to build the entire wall in 3 turns of the season.
2! It was 2!
And if he was late, he'd be owed nothing. But if he succeeded, he was promised an audience with the queen. Or so I learned one day when Odin burst into our bedchambers, raging and half drunk before... When you want to find the Norns, we'll return to the sled.
If I don't have it,
के लिए नहीं
you
है
don't
don't
need
update गेटवे
If you're ready to find the Norns, let's get back to your sled.
We should get down to the wolves, brother.
कंफ्यूज करा रहा है।
Mimir, I never asked how it felt to lose your head.
What would you have me say? That it tickled?
Merely curious.
If you wish to derive some satisfaction from my pain, I'm afraid you'll be disappointed. Kratos swung swift and true, didn't you, brother? I felt nary a scratch.
Shame.
Freya, can we return to your story of Fiendthor? You said if he built Asgard's wall in time, he was promised an audience with you.
Yes. And built it he did. So, off I went, not knowing what had truly been promised or expected. Dagger stashed in my robe for emergency. And this mason, this giant in disguise.
His name was Fiendthor.
He just smiled to see me. And as you said, he whispered in my ear. He said the Aesir had killed his father, and he needed to know that one day that burn for it. I pointed out I was Aesir now too, technically. He gave me a look, as if he somehow knew better and continued.
Enough. We will continue later.
Is that a frozen lightning bolt?
My fight with Thor ended there.
That's where you landed. No wonder there's bits of Tyr's statue all over the lake.
यही है।
So, Freya, if we might finish your story, how did Fiendthor intend to get revenge on the Aesir for killing his father? Did it have to do with Asgard's wall?
It did.
Hold. We will finish later.
Bloody Frogger holes! We've got to clear out all these undead bastards! You're on fire!
जबरदस्त फाइट है। हाँ तो बैठी वो।
Bloody Droggerhole! We've got to clear out all the undead bastards! You're on fire, Kratos! It will pass!
बहुत फास्ट फाइट। ये ऑप्शन ही है, चार अपन को बचाना है इधर से।
Bloody Droggerhole! We've got to clear out all the undead bastards! You're on fire, Kratos! It will pass! Oh, this is a fine mess.
फास्ट खेलना पड़ेगा।
Bloody Droggerhole! We've got to clear out all the undead bastards! You're on fire, Kratos! It will pass!
आ गया, एक को तो कर चुके थे।
Brother, get up! Brother!
ये स्पीड से खेलना पड़ेगा।
Bloody Droggerhole! We've got to clear out all these undead bastards! Kratos. It will pass.
फास्ट खेलना पड़ेगा, बच बच के खेलना पड़ेगा, पता हो जाएगा। रुको
Bloody Roggerhole. We've got to clear out all these undead bastards. You're on fire, Kratos. It will pass.
खेलना है बहुत चुप कर 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 कर
Are you okay?
Brother, get up. Brother.
बहुत सुपर, बहुत अच्छे, जबरदस्त फाइट। आजा बच्चे।
Bloody Roggerhole. We've got to clear out all these undead bastards. Don't you have a shield? You're on fire, Kratos. It will pass.
ओ
Come on, Kratos, get up!
Bloody Roggerhole. We've got to clear out all these undead bastards. You're on fire, Kratos. It will pass.
चांस मिला था बाकी उसको मारने का अच्छी तरीके से चलेगा। यह है कि
We've got to clear out all the undead.
Kratos, we need you!
Bloody brother holes. We've got to clear out all the undead back. You're not bad, Kratos. They will fire.
On your guard, Kratos!
This is a fine mess.
कोशिश करी बेटर
Bloody brother holes. We've got to clear out all the undead faster. You're not bad, Kratos. They will fire.
तो पर कुछ नहीं लगे जो मिल गया
Bloody brother holes. We've got to clear out all the undead faster. Got a shield. You're not bad, Kratos. Go fast. Oh, this is a fine mess. Bloody brother holes. We've got to clear out all the undead faster. Take it off, man. You've got this. You're not bad, Kratos. They will fire.
चलो बैक पावर भी
Kratos, we need you!
Bloody brother holes. We've got to clear out all the undead faster.
ये तो कटा। ऑप्शनल है यार। दस मिनट तो हुआ है इसको बांटने में। नहीं रहा है तो क्या कर सकते हैं। एक्सपी अपन को चाहिए है रिवॉर्ड 4000। लेगी यार